Hey y'all, thanks so much for clicking on this video. It has been a week. Y'all see, I'm giving it to y'all all natural, hair all over the place. Give it to y'all straight like that. So this week has been a little bit different. Veronica, my sister slash daycare extraordinaire, is on vacation. And so it's been a little different this week. We're leaving out way earlier than normal. Shout out to the village for helping us with keep the kids for the week. My nieces, Jeremy's parents, my good friends, Jennifer and Cheyenne. Everybody helped to tag team to keep the kids this week while Veronica and her family enjoyed a well-deserved vacation. On top of that, Deuce also started football. So it's been chaotic. It's like, what did I say? The wrong week for all of this to be happening. So we've been completely out of our normal routine. Like I said, Deuce started football on Monday. And everything started out well. Practice, we went to the field. There was an introduction with the director, talking about the fees and, what was included with the fees and all of that stuff. Everything seemed to be organized and super, super smooth. I will show you all a clip now of him during his first practice. So Tuesday comes. Tuesday looks like a normal practice. Everything goes well. We get to Wednesday. One of the coaches pulled the moms aside for the 6-year-olds because, of course, the football is broken down by age range. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to keep it honest with you all. We do not have a coach for the 6-year-olds. So we sitting there looking confused because it's like, well, who are y'all? You know what I'm saying? What they like, well, we have as a courtesy to them, so they wasn't just sitting around not doing anything. We were letting them practice with the 7 and 8-year-olds. So that big group that you all saw, that was 6, 7, and 8-year-olds. And some 5-year-olds were in there too. So they're like, yeah, there's no coach for the little ones. We're still searching for one. But in the meantime, we don't have enough players. So we may have to combine with another team. And we're still on the search for a coach. Y'all know me. I don't do that disorganization stuff. I'm like, so why wasn't this said from get-go that there was no coach, that this whole big group that they've been practicing with for the past 2 days was a combined of ages, and y'all don't have nothing together. So Wednesday's practice was trash. I guess they finally decided, okay, we don't want to work with the little kids. We want to focus on the 7 and 8-year-olds. So they would tell them something to do, and then they would walk off and go work with the 7 and 8-year-olds. So basically, the 5 and 6-year-olds were by themselves, playing in the grass, rolling around in the grass, no structure on Wednesday. We not paying these fees for my kid to roll around in the grass. He can roll in the grass in the backyard for $3.99. So I expressed my frustration with the assistant director. I'm like, y'all don't have it together. I'm like, this is not what we paid for. This is not what we signed up for. I want my money back. So then the coach, the coach and the assistant director was like, well, we understand, but I don't handle anything with regards to the money. The director's not out here today. So you'll have to speak with his assistant. So I go over across the way to speak to the assistant. she had the nastiest attitude. I don't know who gave you that information and this, that, and the other, and nah. Just running her mouth. Well, I'm not going to be out here tomorrow, so I know the director, he going to be out here, so you'll have to talk to him then. So then I'm walking off. I got robo ears. I hear her talking under her breath. Who she thinks she is, coming over here and demanding her money back. And da. So I had to catch myself because I was finna turn around and who you talking about? But I left it alone and, finished dealing with the co-director. So I text my cousin, who he used to do youth football, and he's still in connection with a lot of teams. I told him what was going on. He was like, nah, pull them. He was like, if they don't have it together, you mess around and sit up there, be on hopes and dreams that they going to get it together, and then y'all will get too far along where his name is already on the insurance and the roster and all of that stuff, and then you can't get no money back. So he gave me a name and a phone number to this other team that's not too far from us. Complete 180. The coaches answered their phones right away. They were very thorough with their information. They answered all of the questions I had. Well, how many coaches do you have? How many kids do you have on the team? Because my thing too was, it wasn't just about the coach. Even if you found a coach, there wasn't enough kids, the 6-year-olds. At minimum for Pee Wee football, you can play for that age range. You can play 8-on-8. They literally only had 7 or 8 kids. So God forbid if there's a family emergency and a kid can't play, or a kid is injured, or a kid is sick or whatever, you're going to have to forfeit because you don't have enough kids on this team. Again, not paying all this money for him to be sitting on the sidelines forfeiting games because they ain't got enough people and they ain't got a coach. So Thursday, we go over to this other team just to see how they are. Man, on point. Plenty of 6-year-olds, plenty of coaches out there, just a well-oiled machine. And then I'll show you the clip from the practice there.
Everybody give me 2 claps, 2 pats. What's up, Zion? Give me 2 claps, 2 pats. What up, Zion? This is Jeremy. Fellas, give me 2 claps, 2 pats. What's up, Jeremy? 2 claps, 2 pats. What's up, Jeremy? Fellas.
So I think this team is going to be a way better fit with regards to them, their organization, and being more upfront with their information. The fees are actually cheaper, and their practice schedule actually works better for Jeremy and I. But we are still waiting on the director from the first team to give us our money back. They did not have practice, so we went to that other team's practice on Thursday, and then Friday there was no practice for the first team. So now tomorrow we have to go up there to the first team and talk to the director to get our money back, because there should be no reason why he was only there for the first 3 days, and the third day there was no type of practice whatsoever. There haven't been any games. There haven't been any uniforms or anything ordered or anything like that. So hoping we don't have to go up there and cut up. But yeah, just wanted to, like I said, give out content any chance I can, and show you all that we are now in the football community, and hopefully everything works out with regards to a refund, because like I said, I would hate to threaten them to go to small claims court or anything like that. But the co-director, he understood completely why I was feeling the way I was. And, a lot of coaches tend to not they'll start out with the 5 and 6 year olds, but then they will move, when their child is at that level, and then they will progressively move up. So that it always leaves needing a new coach every year. But again, they need to be transparent about that. But thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.